Today's video is entitled Big Trucks, Bigger Risk Part 2. Is truck driving really that dangerous? Brought to you by Herrman Herrman Injury Attorneys of Corpus Christi, Texas. Most people seldom give any thought to just how grueling a truck driving job can be. Many drivers are required to work as many as 14 hours a day. The issue of driver fatigue sometimes gets media coverage, but not enough to raise public awareness of the problem. Traffic statistics have shown that truck drivers accounted for 12% of employee fatalities across all industries. About 2/3 of those deaths were a result of traffic accidents. Fatigue is hard to properly address because government regulations have seldom been enough to keep drivers from being on the road too long. The best estimate by the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, or FMCSA, is that roughly 2.6% of drivers are fatigued during crashes, a number that seems low given the industry's working conditions and long hours. In addition to fatigue and the risk of accident, the trucker lifestyle can be hard. Many truck drivers have unhealthy eating habits and often survive by eating snack food or fast food throughout the day. They may end their day by eating high-calorie meals when they stop for the night. Truck drivers tend to eat poorly, exercise irregularly, if at all, and spend most of their days in a seated position. That has resulted in nearly 69% of drivers being obese, according to the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health. According to the FMCSA, about 12% of all large truck crashes were caused by non-performance issues related to fatigue or medical issues brought on by poor health. Besides the risk of crashing and poor health, drivers also are confronted with the very real possibility of injury outside their truck cab. Many drivers go straight from the wheel to the loading dock, leaving them vulnerable to back and other injuries as they move the freight. As dangerous as the job remains, there is positive news as well. Government regulators have attempted to provide better protection for truck drivers and those whom they contact on the road. That has resulted in tighter restrictions on driving activity. For example, after 70 hours of work time, each driver must have a minimum of 34 hours to rest. Despite these and other restrictions, truck-related accidents continue to be a huge problem in Texas and around the United States. If you've been injured in a semi-truck accident, call the Herrman Herrman Injury Attorneys right away for a free case evaluation.